Hi, Professor, and hi, guys. I hope you are great. God bless you. I hope your family is okay and everything's fine. This is my reactions of chapter 4, and we are getting deeper in this subject acquisitions how human learn. So, we are getting deeper in this subject how humans learn. This is the questions that we're gonna study in this chapter. We'll now focus on how psychologists have defined learning specifically within three broad perspectives. The first one is behavioral perspective, the second one is cognitive perspective, and social constructivism. In though in this week, I've learned many things that I didn't know, and I would like to share you what I've learned and what I think. What is my comment on that topic? How human learns. Well, the first one perspective is behaviorism. Behaviorist. When we say behavior, we are focusing in things that people can see, people can add, things that people can react of. For example, if I am singing, someone can learn things while I'm singing. So this is a behavior thing way that can make humans learn something. So the behaviorism is focused on that the learners is learning by seeing things, by hearing things. You see, and this is one of the most perspective that people use at school in these days, imitating by imitating a professor, by repeat after me, by reading, by uh, rote learning. You see, this is the behavior perspective. And we saw another one that is connective perspective that is focused. Before I continue, I want to say that even Pavlov, that was one of the so was the first psychologist on talk about behaviorism, and he made experiment on with dogs, the reactions of sound, the reactions of smell, how a dog know that it's time of food by only ringing a bell. How dog know that it is time of eat by the smelling food. And he noticed that the dog salivate when hearing the belt, and salivate by so. And even Pavlov make the experiments showing the behaviors of how human learn something. The other perspective, constructivism, social constructivism, it is that the human learn by the interaction with other people, by making their own knowledge by the experience of life. And the other one is the cognitive perspective, that it is focused on the brain and the meaningful learning, that people learn by the meaningful learning, by the meaningful things. So if you learn a phone number, you need to think of this number, and you need to save it in your memory. So when you save things in your memory is what you learn. And a famous phrase that we say a lot in the Dominican Republic is that you knowing what you remember What you remembering is what you knowing. So if you don't remember things, you don't know it. So if you forget things, you are not learning. So it is the cognitive perspective, focusing in this, that we have to learn things by saving in the memory. You see, this is a meaningful learning, meaningful things. So I told you I fell in love with that subject. I like this subject, and this subject make me love reading. I don't like to read, but I begin reading by these subjects. Thank you for this opportunity, Professor, and until next time.